Kids heading back to school soon, you want to make sure your last summer cookouts with them are ones to remember. In this week's Chips on the Grill, Chip takes us to Food City for some delicious brisket, where you'll learn what to buy there or how to make your own at home.
Chips on the Grill, sponsored by Food City and Dale Seasoning.
We're getting close to the end of summer, so you're going to have a big cookout, back to school, back to work, coming off vacation, end of summer party. What do? First stop, Food City. You need chicken. You're going to need some ribs. For the diehards, we need a brisket, and for the barbecue lovers in general, you're going to need a good Boston butt for some pulled pork. But do you know how to best cook all of this? And do you have enough grill space? Most of us don't. So what do? You go to the pros at Food City. If you're going to try to do it all yourself, make sure and get all of your spices for the proper rubs. And yes, don't forget the Dales. One of the Q-Wagon experts at Food City is David Bishop. David, I got to tell you, this is an incredibly cool smoking rig. Tell me what temperature you do most of the cooking at.
Well, the brisket and the butts, we do at 235. We cook the butts at 14 hours. The brisket, they run for 12 hours.
So the big secret, low and slow.
Low and slow.
Now let me show you what David means by low and slow. That is low and slow. 14 hours ago, David had this baby loaded up on racks just like this. Now, let's go inside Food City and find out how well he did. Wow. Not too shabby. That looks like a work of art to me. The bark on it is absolutely beautiful. Now explain exactly what the bark is.
The bark is just the black crust on the outside. And what we do with that, how we make that is right before we put it on the smoker, we season it with a real heavy mesquite seasoning.
Right.
And that's what makes the bark.
And what's the best way to cut one of these brisket flats?
Well, you always want to start at the point so that way it won't just fall apart or shred up.
All right, let's give it the taste test. Look at that. Falls apart perfectly. Wow. And tastes even better. I got to tell you, you're going to be here at the Signal Mountain Food City. They have a lot of other locations around, and these two Q-Wagons stay on the road pretty much constantly.
Yes. We each do about 15 stores apiece. We just travel around.
Wow. You got a tough job. Do you need some help?
No,
how about a taste test control expert?
We need a quality control man. You'd be the man for the job.
I'm your guy. David Bishop, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Find out more about where the Q-Wagon is going to be at foodcity.com.
Chips on the Grill, sponsored by Food City and Dale Seasoning.